Hello everyone, in this video we're going to solve this equation which involves a double angle of cosine and when it comes to these types of equations we first want to know where we should be looking for solutions of this equation. So we know that we're supposed to look for x between 0 and 2 pi. So we have 0 less than or equal to x less than 2 pi. Notice less than or equal to on the left side, less than on the right side because of the bracket and the parentheses. So now we want to know where 2x would be. So of course we're just going to double everything in this three-part inequality. So we get 0 less than or equal to 2x less than 4 pi. So we're going to go around the circle twice, looking for places where the cosine is 1/2. So we know that cosine is the x value. So here's where the finger is 1/2. So if I go up, we should recognize that that's pi over 3. But notice this angle down here also has the same x value or cosine, and we know that's 5 pi over 3. So basically pi over 3 and 5 pi over 3 are going to be our starting solutions. Now, so we can say 2x equals pi over 3, 5 pi over 3. Now, I know that if I go a full circle around, which I'm allowed to do because remember, we can go around the circle twice, I get pi over 3 plus 2 pi, and 2 pi is the same as 6 pi over 3, so I get 7 pi over 3. Now I shouldn't go again, because if I do, I get 7 pi over 3 plus 6 pi over 3, which is 13 pi over 3, which is over 4 pi. So that's where we want to stop with this. Over here, I can add a full circle to 5 pi over 3, and that's going to be 5 pi over 3 plus 2 pi, which is the same as 6 pi over 3, so 11 pi over 3. And again, I shouldn't go around again, because if I do, I'll end up with 17 pi over 3, which is again more than 4 pi. So therefore, we are basically finished with solving for 2x. All we have to do now is solve for x. So that means we're going to multiply both sides of, remember, these are actually 4 equations. 2x equals pi over 3, 2x equals 5 pi over 3, 2x equals 7 pi over 3, 2x equals 11 pi over 3. So we're just writing it in compact form. So now we're going to multiply both sides of each of those equations by 1/2. So we get x equals pi over 6, 5 pi over 6, 7 pi over 6, or 11 pi over 6. So we have actually 4 solutions, and if we're writing a solution set, we just put all of those in. So pi over 6, 5 pi over 6, 7 pi over 6, and 11 pi over 6. Solution sets are the format we use to represent solutions of an equation in modern mathematics. All right, and that should be that for this problem. And that's it. Be safe until our next video.